It's the Caleb MTG Show.
Solitude? I kind of want to draft some red aggro. I kind of want to drink a little bit and draft some red aggro. But maybe I'll just be white aggro here, huh? Solitude into Palace Jailer. It's a solid pair of cards. And then a wheeled Metamorph Arresto would be awesome, but who knows, right? Or even Flicker Wisp, right? All those cards are good. Hey, Seconder, thanks for the sod, thanks for 38 months. Easy come. Easy come. Caleb, did you get some fun cummies on your birthday? Why would you ask me that? What a weird way to phrase that. What are you talking about? What is going on? Bees make honeys. I make cummies. How's that song lyric, right? Or am I just being strange? I guess both things can be true. I'm looking at Lingering Souls here. Maybe Bitter Blossom. Maybe Carnage Interpreter. Maybe City of Traders. Oh, that was a reference to Boo. When you add a reference as a quote, people think that I was like the first person to say that. Well, that's not true. Delete that quote. Hey, 13th F Fox thanks for the donation, the $20 donation. 13th says, happy birthday, Step. Draft whatever you want. Appreciate that, Fox. I'm gonna take the City of Traders. That's what I'm gonna do. A little hero action. Hero Blade Hold makes you kind of want things that give haste, huh? Maybe that equipment. Wow, this is not a great pack. I mean, I guess, well, maybe Canyon. Red hasn't felt very open, though, aside from all these sweet duels. And Vindicate does pitch to Solitude. Taking the quotes out of context are the best ones. Yeah, I mean, they all take it out of context. But I don't want it to make it look like that was something that I came up with, right? You know, like IP theft or whatever. You see how that might bother me? If someone later, like, sees that quote and thinks that... I mean, I understand that it's just... Bees make honeys, I make cummies. It's not fucking Shakespeare. It's close, but it's not Shakespeare. But it still bothers me. I think I'm supposed to Skyclave here. I want a figure. I want to, like, round out this curve, but I'm going to take the Skyclave, I guess. It is very close to something Shakespeare would write, Helior. Yeah, it is closer than a lot of people realize. I did not know that. Thank you, Treskies. Thanks for that knowledge. Yeah, right? Shakespeare wishes he thought about that. Came up with that one. Do I draft this fucking Get Lost? I'm not high on Get Lost, but I could draft it. I could try it. The other day, someone like really got me good with Get Lost out of mono white. They played their 6th mana and went Parallax Wave. Holding priority, exile all of your creatures. In response, Get Lost my my Parallax Wave. And so they got the map tokens on top of nuking my whole board. God, I was so destroyed. Just 180'd everything. I haven't really seen more Vindicate stuff. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Inferno 13, thanks to the sod, thanks for 37 months. Hey, thanks for that basic lands. Well said, well spoken. Hey, we got the Resto wheel. Resto's sick here, right? We have Skyclave, Palace Jailer, and Solitude. Well, I guess that's another... Maybe a light black splash. Nah, White Weenie can trophy F3. I have faith. I believe. This is kind of gas. Does YouTube autoplay? Huh. Well, what do I do with this? Judgment, I guess. I don't love it, but it's gotta be better than, like, Bodyguard or whatever. I want more 1-drops, but not like this. Not like this. Yeah, right, basic lands? It does that to me a lot, too, but every once in a while it serves up some gems. Yeah, these are both tempting. I'm gonna take the Adeline, though. Was Mutavault not a consideration? I mean, it was, but it's not as important as filling out our card slots so far. I'm also like way less high on Mutavault if we end up playing another color, because I don't want that many colorless lands. So right now I'm considering whether or not I'm going to play black or not. So I'm less high on like other colorless utility lands. We already have one in here, right? Alright. Inti, by far the best card in this pack. Sculler is probably going to wheel. God damn it. Our curve needs this Thraben Inspector, but I'm going to take the Umazawas. I think Relic Warder might be better than Thalia. Although my curve's pretty Thalia friendly right now. Yeah, give me the Thalia. Immediately less friendly. Are the cards for the cube picked at random? No, that'd be very different. There's that Lightning Greaves I was talking about. Recruiter's really good with Resto. And Oust would be nice to just have something going on early on. But Greaves is really good with Hero Blade Hold. Worth considering. Yeah, fuck it. Call to complete. We haven't seen Stoneforge yet, have we? Card would be pretty good here. Tax collection? Yeah, it sounds like me. Holding out on the government. Give me your shit. Yeah, so far we've only seen like one black-white duel, but all the black-white cards have been coming around. It's so weird, right? And the black-white duel didn't even wheel. I'm gonna take this Lauren. Card plays pretty well with Resto. No Soul Ring, no Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt would go really hard here. A card that gets passed a lot. Hello, Stoneforge Mystic. A card that gets passed a lot that would play really well in this deck is Chrome Mox. And it's probably like the best pickup we could get at this point. Otherwise, just like having one drops would be a step in the right direction. Mother Runes, Giver Runes, that sort of thing. We lost Figure of Destiny and one. I guess I'll draft Wayfarer. Ephemerate's almost better, huh? With the Solitude and stuff. A lot of good things to blink, but we need one drops. It kind of doesn't matter what they are at this point. Just anything at all. There's no way I'd want a currency converter, right? Rafine's Tower could help with the Black Splash. I really don't want comes to play tap lands though. Hello, Caracas. I'll draft it. We still need things to do on turn one, but I'll draft it. At least we can tutor for it with a Wayfinder. Swords to Plowshares. I would be into a Swords to Plowshares. Instrumental Psychedelic Rock. Yeah, this is some me shit for sure. Surprised I never heard this band before. Yeah, currently we need 3 playables. Ideally, 1 mana removal spells or 1 mana creatures. Crocus does pair well with Lauren and can prevent our Adeline from dying. Adeline and Thalia and what? I almost like Sunfall here for the creature mirrors. Sunfall is sort of like you have an Arcbound Ravager and you get to sack the whole board to it. Like your board and the opponent's board. Just fucking modular all my shit on all your shit onto my creature. Think about mutagenic growth. Sometimes that one can be pretty sweet. You attack, your opponent like blocks to eat your creature, and you're like, yeah, I got this. I fucking guess, Kind of a late library. Hey, thanks, Will. And happy early birthday to you. Kind of looking like I didn't get enough playables. Awkward. I might have to play this Lingering Souls even like without a black duel. And this Elspeth. This shit like makes the Thalia so much worse, right? Just anti-graveyard hate. That's our 1-drops. Is Ephemerate better than Godless Shrine? Ephemerate could just like replace Lingering Souls, right? I think that's better. Like we have a lot that's worth blinking. Solitude, Palace Jailer, Lauren, Skyclave, fucking Stoneforge Mystic. This is the worst deck you've seen today? Really? I don't think this deck's that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. It might be the worst deck I've drafted today, just because of our lack of like 1-drops. But at least we have Solitude in terms of cheap removal. Probably have some good matchups in there somewhere. I want to pass, then just like activate Weathered this turn. Go get Library or something. Alright, I'm probably not getting Library. I can still tutor up like Caracas or something. I was hoping to activate and then untap activate. Activate, go get Library, untap, activate again, play Library, draw a card. Would have been kind of cool. That's right, a Vigilant Weathered Wayfarer. Okay. Is that like an aggressive Fire Confluence? It is, right? I'm not crazy. Thought about playing out the Legionnaire and the Soul Guide here. Hey, thank you, Tony. Empty Chair, thanks for 55 months. Wheel sub for birthdays. Hell yeah. 165 subs. Hey, we're Real Wester, thanks for the 27 months. 166. Zuggernaut, thanks for the sub, thanks for 65 months there. This is fine, right? Soldier can jump the Fury. Sure. They're serving both at Elspeth? Oh, you got it. Yeah, the Elspeth's dead. Well done. Playing Adeline pre-combat gives you 2 more damage this turn. But I think I like having the resto up. Maybe not. Maybe just be going like Porcelain Adeline here. It's pretty good pressure. I could also play this Parallax Wave. Yeah, fuck it. Let's play the Parallax Wave. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Indo Jackson, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 9 months. I guess Caracas could have just bounced that. It's probably better. Hero Bladehold still fucked up after all these years. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Questing Bay, thanks for 51 months. Oh, that Black Lotus quote was from quite a while ago, right? December 2016. I think I like waxed poetic about how good Hero Bladehold was while there was a Black Lotus in the pack. And people were actually like believing that I was gonna draft Hero over Lotus. Kind of a fun stream moment. One of those times of yesteryear. Jeez, Nemuse. Jeez. You think Parallax Wave was one of the best cards in the cube? Yeah, I mean, it's good. It wasn't better than like a Swords would have been there though, right? Swords of Plowshares. Oh my god, if this Mutagenic Growth saves my Stoneforge Mystic from like a Lightning Bolt or something, I'll be so happy. Yeah, Hero of Oxidridge, its ability was like either the best thing ever or, like you said, mid. It was either like nuts. Or it just didn't matter very much. I think Syntropic Ender. Yeah. People did play it in Bloodbraid decks, yeah. Wow, Bitter Blossom does not seem great here. They weren't insane together. I might be thinking about Benjamin. Good judgment, the hanger back out of the way. So well. No, that's not how Shroud works, JP Nadas. Your equipment's not like constantly targeting your thing. Once it's on, it's not no longer targeting. Shroud's not the same thing as protection. It's been a great birthday. What about Limes? The only thing this birthday has been missing is a Vintage Cube trophy. This is a good start. Hand's not great, but like, I think we're gonna get a lot of hands like these, right? Without any 1-drops in our deck. Oh, the card's quality's good. How are you supposed to work when the song's playing? That depends. Does your work involve dancing on the people? The song's kind of bouncy. I think that's what I like about it. What's the Bazaar? It's a game that's locked in, what's the word? Development hell. Had a rough time of things. A lot of its developers are in Ukraine, so the war there didn't help. Hey, Ming Pack, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate you. Can we go City of Traders into Greaves? Let's do that. Right, literal developer, hell yeah. Well, thanks for the happy birthday, Ming Pack. Excuse me. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Righteous Fury, thanks for the sob 89 months. Oh, this is way better. This is way better than Adeline. Oh shit, what up? Hey, it's Peacecraft, thanks for the sub, thanks for 54 months. Had to do a birthday sub, had to. Well, I appreciate it, friend. I'll cheers to that. Cheers to the birthday subs! Some huge subs there. 89 months, 54 months. Folks been with me forever. I got to meet a couple of my longtime subs over the weekend when I was GMing that Paper Legacy tournament. Is that a Stein? What I'm drinking out of? Nope, just a mug. It's actually a mug promoting the world's largest carousel here in Wisconsin from the House on the Rock. It's a pretty good wasteland. Prevents me from Adelining it up. How the Legacy tournament go? It went okay. I went 2-2 drop, and then the nice thing about scrubbing out of an event at a big convention is then you can spend the rest of the day exploring the convention and playing other games and stuff. So I didn't mind losing too much. But it was kind of cool to play some Paper Legacy for a bit. Only get so many opportunities for that. The matches weren't particularly exceptional. I had some super good draws and some super bad draws. And I won when I drew really well. And I lost when I drew poorly. It wasn't complicated. Try to crack this. Let's crack this. What convention was going on? The Midwest Gaming Classic. A lot of classic RPGs and such. The cool thing, my favorite part of the convention was they had a free-to-play arcade setup, which took up. It was as large as the vendor hall. It was fucking awesome. A lot of there was a bunch of gaming rigs that were set up that were so old. It was kind of you should be in a museum type things. But then they also had a bunch of new pinball machines and a lot of really sick stuff. Had a great time. What deck did I bring for the Legacy? I played a red-black welder. Not painter, but the Soul Cauldron combo deck. Streamed it on stream a few times. I dig it. The issue with the deck is you don't really have filtering aside from Fable, right? And I certainly won all the games that I resolved that card. But without Fable, you just don't really have filtering. A few tutors, but if you flood, you flood. If you get mana screwed, you get mana screwed. Whereas blue decks get to play all the cantrips in the world, right? I like all these cards a lot, but it is just a one-lander. Sure. No Faithless Looting? No Faithless Looting. I think if I was going to add a filtering card, it wouldn't be Faithless Looting. It would be the one-mana artifact, where you sack to look at the top two, and then you can flash it back. Faithless Looting pitches to Fury, which is really nice, but it's an artifact-based deck, so running random artifacts to sack to Welder and stuff is pretty nice. And that other card's card advantage, right, instead of card disadvantage. I don't think I'm activating Library on 2, especially after how that last game went. But it is good bait for the Strip Mines. The Crocus doesn't get hit, my White Source doesn't get hit. Yeah, Research Desk. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of playing one of those. You can tutor for it with Saga Tomb. Just resolves a... Oh, very fun and Big Booty Ho. Do we put Adeline into play? We'll try it. Man, that Ulamog's about to be very sad. Just a land. Just a land I get to play. Pretty rewarded for sandbagging that one, huh? Yeah, Crocus is fucked up. Didn't even have to, like, Council's Judgment their thing or whatever. This deck does nothing, right? Agreed, Flixabatin. Flixabitin. These matches are going fast. I don't think it's going to be tonight, but... I don't think I'm going to activate Library on 2. I'm just going to go like Land Stoneforge. Well... maybe I will. Hey, the old Jug, thanks to 84 months. If I Stoneforge Mystic here, I still get to activate Library next turn, right? Because the Stoneforge replaces itself. So I play my land, I go down to 6, and I stay at 6. I think that's good. I'm going to do that. Baba Yetu of Sid Meier's Civilization. It's not as good as Sid Meier's Chandelar, but, you know, it's alright. The song did win a bunch of awards. Hey, Meta Shaker, thanks about 31 months. You want a Grammy? Yeah, nah. I could do that. Easy peasy. Hey, Meta Shaker, thanks to the sub, thanks to 31 months. Meta Shaker says, happy birthday, Caleb! Hey, thanks, Meta. Start seems unbeatable. I mean, Solitude would have been really good from them up to this point. Now that the Umazawas has some counters on it, it's kind of nice. But I mean, we're under Shelldog, or we're under Library, and they aren't. Yeah, Parallax Wave's strong. I think I'm gonna kill their things before the P Wave can save them. But the P Wave is gonna answer my germ real well, huh? The highest subs I've ever gotten in one day? I don't know. Just not sure. I think I wait. I think I just like pass back and get back into Library. I don't know what you're talking about, Mech Attack. We naturally drew this Umazawas. I used Stoneforge Mystic to put it into play. There's a Thalia in play. So activating the Stoneforge Mystic was cheaper. For sure, Megatang. This is my favorite song about pooping your pants. What language is it from? Giving some clues. I'm an ignorant American. I don't know what the flag is. I knew Chat would, though. Chat's smart. Collectively, chat is smart. Yeah, maybe the porcelain was better here. Do I have a favorite song about gluing your balls to your butthole? I do not. No. Could have ephemerated that to have it stick around, but then it's not going to be equipped with Umazawas anyway. Not that helpful. Do I draw here? I think I can still draw, yeah. Maybe Thalia's better. Yeah, why not, Twitch? There's like a bunch of different other cards. Why does that matter? Whether it's called Umazawa's Jide or not? Like if it was called Thalia's Lantern, would you give a shit? Not a bad prismatic there. You want to see Polyphia live so bad? Me too, friend. Me too. I haven't seen enough live prog lately. Yeah, game's not going well for me. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, formerly Beef, thanks for gifting us sub to Glint0. Congrats, Glint. Well, that worked poorly. Yeah, I played the Athalia first. Potentially preventing random shenanigans. They're protecting the Elspeth ult, but I wonder if Cauldron Complete can grind through it. I guess we'll find out here, huh? Haven't seen an Elspeth ult in a minute. That's awkward. I can't move the Greaves off now. Not without drawing another critter here. Oh, this doesn't hit creatures. Oh, but we can hit the Skyclave. But it's got indestructible. What an awkward fucking card this Get Lost is. And Lantern can't draw into anything. There's only one fucking one drop in the deck. Ephemerate. You want to play a 3-mana Ephemerate targeting what? Target creature you control. This has Shroud, friend. It's like almost good. Yeah, Hexproof would be different for sure. I think they get to win the race now. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Physics 101, thanks for that 60 months there. Cube is indeed a great way to celebrate. I couldn't have put it better myself, noblest man. So Vermeer costs 4 mana with a Thalia out, which doesn't leave me enough mana to activate Cauldron Complete. Oh shit, what up? Hey Labouche, thanks for the 22 months. Hey Ronin55, thanks for the sub, thanks for 58 months. Sure. I think I lose to that. Solitude exiling my own Adeline gives me +3 life. Go up to 10. I can Solitude exile the Giver, and then they tap Giver targeting something, and then I ephemerate the Solitude to exile another thing. The issue is that I can exile one of their things, and I still take 7 here, right? And exiling the Giver and my Adeline doesn't do anything. What if I exile Giver and Skyclave? Can I block with that token? Creatures target player controls can't block this turn. You'd think that there would be like words on the creatures if it was that. Like when you play the sorcery where you can like sacrifice lands you control, it like gives that ability to all the lands you control, and if you play another land that turn, it doesn't work. There's no blocks, Mac Attack. This thing makes it so that my creatures can't block. We can try it. There's like no harm in trying, right? I don't think it'll work, but... Looks like they have a thing for me anyway. Sure. Suppose. I have been tithed. Do any of the pump spells belong long term? So the +2/+0 and put a 1/1 trample counter on it card is great. I would love that that card stayed in the cube. The other pump spells work really well in conjunction with one another, and they play really well with the prowess creatures. So I think that's like currently one of the better archetypes in the cube is that stuff. And it could belong or not belong. Oh man, they got a flyer. Makes my whole plan with the Zumazawas kind of not work, huh? Kind of lame. Fucking Mother of Urns. Dicking me up real good here. We can still draw like Parallax Wave maybe. But currently I'm kind of fucked. Cheap blue prowess creatures. I don't think there's like really good ones. Elusive Otter, I don't think it's like nearly on the same level, right, as the red ones. A lot of people have been asking about that card, but I just don't think it seems nearly as good to me. Haven't shared their sentiment. Yeah, the Devil's Prowess creature is fucking great. I like this song, but I'm not quite in the mood for it. Why not play a land? I have a City of Traders in play. So if I wanted to play a 5-drop next turn, then I would get rewarded for not playing a land this turn. But I guess I'll start playing them now. I'm just gonna concede. The mother's bricking me. Hands all lands. I'm good. Bummer. Let's do a draft for a future meme. Those usually do pretty well after a long night of scrub-a-dubbin'. Still a 6